Critical Blast, where pop culture gets blasted.
Where is my book? Oh, that's no longer applicable, is it? Hi, I'm RJ Carter, Senior Managing Editor here at criticalblast.com, and I have the answer to the long asked and sometimes sung question, where is my chicken book? The chicken book in question would be Red Rooster, the graphic novel that was crowdfunded by Mitch and Elizabeth Breitweiser, which then became a project for Allegiance Arts, which then became a staple in Walmart's before it became a crowdfunded fulfillment, which made some people angry, frustrated a lot of other people. Meeting halfway, it did get into the hands of the crowdfunders before all 4 issues finished going to Walmart. So I was able at least to skip halfway through the book as a head start because I have the first 2 issues that came from Walmart. And basically you got, half the story done there. There's 2 more, I believe it's 2 more issues. It could be 3, but it didn't feel like 3 extra issues. But it's a nice sized, thick little book here. It has, interestingly enough, a slipcover on it. It's got that die cut hole in there. Which is kind of interesting because it's just the same picture on the inside with the gold foil rooster on it. So I guess it helps. It's a little bit stiffer, so it keeps your otherwise comic book kind of material together. It is, signed on the interior pages in gold ink by Mitch and Elizabeth. So very nicely done there. The story is intriguing. I will say that it is something that ends on a cliffhanger. So it is not your one and done kind of deal. It's not, if you've read the issues that you picked up at Walmart and you're like, okay, how are they going to wrap up this particular storyline of all the Red Rooster villains coming together for a big fight? It doesn't do that. It reveals that there's a conspiracy afoot. It reveals why all the villains were brought together so that something could be done. Something catastrophic to the Rooster and his society. And it just kind of breaks things apart and leaves him in a state of, incapacitates him in a way, and demoralizes him. So when you see that opening pages of the first issue, remember when he's kind of like walking alone in the wilderness with his dog, he's not the Red Rooster anymore, that's the ending of this 4-issue arc, plus a little bit more where he gets himself into some trouble. So the artwork is good. The story itself ends right about here. Then you got this much that is some behind the scenes stuff, but not, you got the covers reprinted here, all 4 of the covers. It is 4 issues then. You got a page of 2 pages of fan artwork. Your Order of the Dawn roll call. This is all the people who did back it. And then you got some pages here, script and preview art for The Futurists, which is also out at Walmart. Takes it all the way through the colors. And then you get a preview here for something called The Saints. That might get a little confusing because I believe there is another Saints book out there being crowdfunded, but one with a much longer title. And you got about 5 pages of preview there. This was a minimal tier. It came with 2 stickers, and kind of disappointed with the stickers. If you've seen my tiers, I'm always telling people do stickers. There are 2 stickers came with this one. This is the first one. Now, I'm not an ornithologist by any means, and I've only got a passing familiarity with the Audubon Society, but I think that's an eagle, not a rooster. So that's a red eagle. Now, there was a second sticker that was round, same color palette, white and red, with the red rooster logo that you see here in gold. And that made it to the back of my laptop where all my collectible stickers go. But on a sticker level, even including that one, I've got to call that one, that's a big failure. If you are doing stickers for a first-time crowdfund and no one knows who your character is, the very obvious choice is you do the sticker of the logo, something that can be read, something that people can pass by, see, and then Google. Otherwise, you just got a sticker of a chicken. That does not drive up curiosity. It doesn't make anybody go look something up. With something like this, especially with something called Red Rooster, which, by the way, there are many businesses called Red Rooster, this is a time when you do want to have maybe your character be something that's on the sticker, a little die-cut sticker of the character. Combine it with the logo. You could have this. You could have a standing Red Rooster figure in his tights and capes, and the logo above his head, and all be one die-cut thing. That would be perfectly acceptable time to have your character appear on a sticker for a first-time campaign. So, that said, we get this big cardboard thing that was also stuck in the back here for the Saints. It points you to the Indiegogo, which is still sort of a newsletter phase where you're collecting email addresses, which just leaves us with the pack of cards. Shall we? I'm not a card collector. I don't care. I will open the pack. Open the pack. What's in the pack? It's a well-sealed pack. Okay. You got a blowtorch? Oh, here we go. We're opening the pack of the Red Rooster cards. What do we have? We have Royal Flush. No, so we've got, these are, your basic Fleer-looking cards here. So you have Red Rooster. Nice. Very nicely done. Nice pose jumping out of the hayloft there. Maybe a little on the nose for Red Rooster. You have Strong Boy. Now you talk about your names that you're going to grow out of someday, hopefully. He's age 22, according to the stats on the back of the card. So at some point, he's going to want to be Strong Man. If he hasn't wanted to do that already. You have a card for Rascal. Rascal is the dog. So here he's on the motorcycle with Red Rooster and Strong Boy. Strong Boy's always in that sidecar. So you get a little card of Rascal. You get a card for Pilgrim Shadow, who's sort of a cowboy superhero, doesn't really wear a mask all that often, so not much of a secret identity there. And speaking of not wearing masks all that often, you also get a card for Ms. Midnight. She's the one who flies the plane. It's a bit of a stunt woman, a wing walker sort of thing. So yeah, the art on this thing is nice. I think if this had fulfilled into the hands of customers before it got to Walmart, this would probably be a much lauded, highly talked about book. I think there's going to be a lot of goodwill to be bought back with this, but it fulfilled, and that's ultimately the most we can ask for when we crowdfunded a book, and it's good to have in your collection. It's got this nice. You're not going to find this version at Walmart. This is going to be a collector's only version. It has the flaws I've mentioned with the tiers. I think they could have done a little bit better with the promo on the tiers there. Again, I'm not much of a card collecting person, so I buy it for the book anyway. So that being said, this was going to be a short stream. All I wanted to do was, prove that the book had arrived, give a little bit of an overview on my thoughts on it, as far as the contents and then the package in total. If you want to leave comments below, please do. We'd love to hear, if you've ordered the book and you're getting it, let us know your thoughts on it. What do you think about this book? with that said, we will now take off, and we will not be here tomorrow night. Tomorrow's a travel day for me. I will be back Saturday night when we will be talking with two different folks. We'll be talking with 6-8 at 7 p.m. I know that sounds kind of weird, but that's the name of the book, 6-8. And then we will be talking again at 9 o'clock with Mr. Hop about some more developments in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So we hope to see you guys there.